I feel like success is a mindset type thing, right? You're gonna be putting your energy towards things, and sometimes you're like, dang, I gotta put my energy towards this. Dang, I gotta work. Oh my gosh, like that could be. And I felt this way in the past, but I'm definitely changing the way I think about it because I don't think it helps to think about your job as or people as something that's just stealing your energy and it's like nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, said I gotta do better. Yeah, that's the motto. A gift and a curse. My foot in the pedal and never let up. I dropped the L, now it's Toro. Dubs come in first like it's Whack-A-Mole. I tell them all, yeah. Can't come in last, no. Come in first, I ain't no slowpoke. Oh, it's Toro. I said, oh, it's Toro. I said, oh, it's Toro. I dropped the L and it's down, I ain't no before.
Hello, welcome back. It's Toro. This is part 2 of how to protect yourself from energy vampires when your energy is at stake. Now I'll say this. I feel like a lot of times people like Brianna and I and just people who are nice people, genuine people who want to be nice to people get taken advantage of because these type of people are going to see that energy and be like, that's something, they got something that I want. They got something I deserve, something I need, and want to put you in debt of them. And there is in this part 2, part 1 I kind of went about in my story and kind of what I've experienced and really recent what I've experienced. And I want to talk about like now how you would be able to see these situations, prepare yourself for them. If you do fall victim to it, what to do, and yeah, like how to be able to forgive and move on to be the best version of yourself afterwards. So, I don't want to see this. Anyway, yeah. So, in situations, I'll say like a lot of instances where you'll be in a situation with something that's stealing your energy. What I'd say like or taking advantage of your energy, your positive energy, your energy that you're giving out. Because it's a lot of times because you feel like you have to. You feel like you have to. In this situation, you could even look at it like it don't even gotta be like on a physical level. It could be on a spiritual, esoteric level, like or a mental level. Let's look at let's say, all right, now I'm working to get out of my job to then get to a point where I'm self-employed, doing my own thing. I'm working on that right now. So I feel like success is a mindset type thing, right? You're gonna be putting your energy towards things, and sometimes you're like, dang, I gotta put my energy towards this. Dang, I gotta work. Oh my gosh, like that could be. And I felt this way in the past, but I'm definitely changing the way I think about it because I don't think it helps to think about your job as or people as something that's just stealing your energy and it's like nothing you can do about it. There's no way for it to work. I don't think that's very conducive to you having a good life and a happy life. So I'm working to not do that. I think that there's a way for you to prepare and understand how to be in those situations where your energy has to be put towards something that you might not in the moment feel, and you felt like in the past that you've not wanted to put your energy towards these things. So in the case of a job, or maybe there's a person that you interact with that you feel just always has to take your energy, it's a valuable lesson to learn to think about it differently or work to think about it differently. Journal a little bit, think about a situation, talk to God, talk to people about it. How can you open up your perspective to think about this situation? Now I did just speak to a friend and I talked to Brianna about this a little bit. Like if I was to in a situation where you have a person or a thing, like we could look at a job first of all. People, if a job is taking up your time, you quit. You're taking up time, you don't like it anymore, you don't like the energy you put towards it, people quit. And I don't think that's always the answer. I think that there's obviously value in having that connection with a person or with the job or something like that. You just have to figure out what that value is. I did kind of talk about that in the video before, how I think you have to prepare beforehand in order to be able to take out and know what you want out of a situation. So I look at it like this. If you understand that, okay, there is this connection with between this thing, this idea, or this person that I feel is taking my energy and I don't want to give it to them, then you're going to have to work around it. Because some of these things is a cycle. They're going to keep on coming into your life, and like a job, every week, 9 to 5, going to keep on coming into your life. You're going to have to rearrange everything else to be able to what that you're doing to be able to then come together with that piece of your cycle, your life cycle. And I look at a job when you're working to get out of a 9 to 5. If you're working and you want to get to another job or another skill or something else you're trying to build, maybe you're doing a sport and you feel like it's taking up your time, you're going to have to rearrange your life. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Unless you're going to quit and be a quitter. So next time it comes up, you just quit again and just keep on quitting. If you want to be a winner, you have to come into these situations with a winning mentality, which means preparation and beforehand, and see like, okay, this person, I'm going to see them, I'm going to walk into my house, I'm going to steal on the side of the road, they're going to try to take something from me. It might not be physically, but they're going to try to take something from you mentally, your energy, your spiritual energy, your emotional energy. They're going to try to take that from you. So what am I going to do? I know that I'm going to prepare about in the past beforehand by, okay, next time I see this person, what can I take from them? Now remember, you can always say no to these things. You can, like I said, you can always say no to the job, or maybe you could be like, nah, I don't want to work this day. I gotta take off. I got shit to do. You can always say no. You also have to come with something, knowing what you want out of the situation, right? Now in these situations where someone, let's say you talking to somebody, you got a homeless person who always want to give you money, and I understand. I feel people who are homeless that don't know how to get themselves out of the rut that they're in. But partially, I feel like there needs to be, if you're going, there needs to be more that's done for homeless people than just giving them money, because they're just gonna spend it. They don't have knowledge. They don't have the knowledge to know how to, or the self-control to know how to get their stuff in order. That's what I feel is going on, and that's perpetuated by drugs or mental health or the environment they grew up in, or just what happened to them throughout their life. But in this situation, you prepare to, for one, take something out of the situation. They want that $5 from you. I can't have it, but what I know what I can do for you, that's going to help you out even more than this $5. I can drop some knowledge on you. I could give you something, and what that's going to do is that's going to help you, because you're spreading that positivity. That karma is going to come back to you and help you out. That's what you get at that situation. You came with the preparation, knowing that you're going to have to say no to this person, and that you also are going to come and say, this is what I want. I want to help this person out in some way, shape, or form, just not in a physical way, maybe in a mental or a spiritual way. Give them some love or some knowledge to drop on them, some wisdom to help them out in their lives. That's what you would do in a situation like that. Let's say your job, the reason that you would not want to be in your job, you don't want that to suck up your energy. Let me see 1 second. Okay, 7 minutes, we're good. I'm sorry I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get all these points out before my phone runs out of data. But if you're in a job, you're gonna be like, all right, this is taking up my energy. I don't have enough time to go and do what I really want to do, play sports, play games, have social life. That means that you're going to have to work overtime and then figure out how to build that stuff for yourself outside of it. Or maybe you can find some way to make more time and take time away from that job, but still be on top. So in that preparation with a job, I feel like you're coming with the knowledge that you're going to have to lose something in that situation. Because a job, like, it depends. Like, I feel like life is a negotiation, and in certain situations, these negotiations require a little bit more than in other situations. Like, for example, if it's a homeless person, depending on the type of homeless person, you might have to pack some protection. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be wilding, but sometimes you don't have to do as much. It depends on what you're capable of doing. Because sometimes people are not able to say no. I understand that, because it's hard to say no sometimes, because you feel especially if you're an empath, you're gonna feel their emotion, or the emotion they're trying to project on you to feel. Because these people who want to steal your energy, they know how to get it from you. They know how to make someone crumble and do what they want them to do. We can look at the job again. Like, if I know that I need to do this, to make me feel happy. I know I need to hang out with this person and work on this extracurricular activity for me to feel better in my life. So I'm going to trade that for my hours at work. I'm gonna have days off, vacation, these certain times. I'm going to trade the mental energy that I'm putting towards my job, and also I'm going to make it more efficient. I'll say like this: one part of this is to know that genuinity, I feel like, is rewarded. So one thing that since I'm trying to be self-employed, I've been learning about is if you're going to genuinely try your hardest in your job, you will feel great. If you're trying your hardest and you're looking at it in a positive mindset, you will feel great, because as long as you're doing what you need outside of those hours to make you feel happy. If your life is balanced, you can have a job that you don't want to stay with in the rest of your life, and still be able to be good. So if you feel like if you keep on telling yourself that you're not coming out on top, you're not coming out with a amount of knowledge or amount of whatever value from this situation, then you just keep on thinking that way. I learned that from negotiating with people. If you don't feel like you like to get what you need, then you're not going to get what you need. In this situation, you have to keep your head up and have that faith, and you're going to find a way. And then once you find a way, that builds your faith even more. So we talked about like talking to people, homeless people that's going to try to steal your energy. We talked about the jobs that could steal your energy. You working at McDonald's and you got you mopping up floors and changing fries and shit. Like, you don't want to be there sometimes. Like, but you can learn the life lessons from that issue, from that whole thing. Like, there's value in the life lessons and the talking to people and just being there in the moment. There's so much you can learn from and get value from every single thing that you're in that's gonna help you out when you're not in it. Because it's a cycle. You learn from each part of the cycle to then perpetuate the cycle and allow you to be able to get to a different cycle. You know what I'm saying? So there's even like the thoughts like, let's say your emotional state get up or get into a different way you didn't like. Maybe you feel depressed. You feel like these thoughts of negativity keep coming into your mind and it's changing the way you think. Hold on 1 second. All right, we got like 3 minutes left. It's changing the way you feel about yourself, and your energy is being sucked up by these negative thoughts telling you that you aren't good enough, you don't look good enough, you aren't doing enough. Like, I definitely go through that, and I'm still working towards that actively. But what I've learned is that they're trying to point you into the direction of what you need to focus on. You need to focus on feeling those emotions and then working out the logic that's going to help you to get out of there next time you get back in that situation. And you have to tell yourself that you're going to get up out of that situation. All you got to do is take the steps and have that persistence, and you got it. Keep that faith. And that's the whole value. That's a transaction that you were making that felt like it was draining your energy, but you came there prepared with a plan, knowing what you're going to do. You learned from the situation that happened before where you were burned, and you came back and you said, I'm going to conquer this time. I'm going to conquer. I got this faith. Even if you mess up or you don't get as far as you thought you were going to get, you still came there with also you got to remember, you got to come there not just with okay, I'm going to win. What if you don't win? You're not going to keep the thought of, if I don't win, but you still got the backup plan for if you don't win. You get what I'm saying? So then you can then come out of that situation without your energy taking too much of, you coming out with an even transaction and y'all both feeling good. Because these people, or these energies, these entities, these people, you can still work with them. I feel like there isn't always you shouldn't always look at people like, if you do me wrong, I need to do you wrong. Because that goes against the golden rule. You need to figure out a way for you to do them right, but also for you to come out good and you to come out on top, or I won't say on top, but in a way that's not going to, go against your morals that you want for yourself. So in that situation, I said, like, you could almost look at being depressed or anxious as a good thing, because it helps you to learn how to get through life when you get through it. Because everybody starts at a different point. Some people don't have to worry about this stuff. But you know what? There's a positive thing that comes out of these hardships that we get, these people that take our energy, because we learn how to live and transact love throughout life, to push and pull that love is. Okay, that's all this is. We're in here and we're transacting in this bank, in this stock market, this market of love. That's what I feel is going on here, is karma. And it helps you, these situations in life, every single situation in life helps you to be able to do that. You're either gonna feel bad or good, and you're feeling, or in between. It's degrees to it all, and you're learning how to control the temperature knob by giving and taking in certain aspects. And you have to open up your mind to find these aspects and do it. That's how you forgive people. Open yourself up to love. Open yourself up to finding the way that's going to make this all work out. Because it's there. You just got to be open to it. I think I about said it, everything I needed to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. This has been how to protect your energy part 2, and just talking about protecting your energy in general and connecting myself. But thank you guys for helping out, watching the video, giving this some views, some love, or something like that. Please spread the video to somebody else that's gonna need this positivity. I ain't even gonna lie, like I forgot, well, my camera had ran out of space, but we're gonna do the outro anyway. Heart of a bull, mind of the matador. We're out. Thank you for watching.